Welcome back to Organik Femininity with Dahlia, and today we're going to be talking about the Delta female personality. So if you're new to my channel, stay to the end, welcome, subscribe, click the notification bell, and just join us on this journey. It's going to be amazing, I promise you. It only gets better and better. All right, so we're going to just jump right in. The first trait we're going to talk about with the Delta female is that she's a bit shy. Okay, and this is very similar to the Omega female in the sense that the Delta woman is not the partier. She's also a homebody. She prefers to be amongst people, in a safe circle of people that she knows and trusts. That's when she'll kind of come out of her shell a little bit. But overall, this is a more shy and reserved woman. Next trait we're going to talk about with the Delta woman is that this is a woman that's very realistic. She's not the type that's going to get caught up in lofty dreams or live a life in a fantasy world. Not the Delta woman. Not at all. And there's an aspect of her that's good because she's very patient. And her level of patience is what actually helps her immensely with kind of sustaining and maintaining her views as a very realistic individual. This aspect of her being that makes her just very realistic in the way that she views life and how she maneuvers in the world is something that people often consider to be somewhat pessimistic. She can be kind of to the point, cut and dry, but if the book on the table is brown, she's gonna say it's brown. She's not gonna say, it looks like a deeper hue of, she's not gonna get all fluffy and all, kind of extra and creative with stuff. She's just gonna say the brown book on the table. That's it. Keep it simple. Save all the other stuff for someone else, not the Delta woman. Okay? Another aspect of the Delta woman is that, this woman is actually relatively self-conscious, pretty self-conscious. And, one of the largest issues for the Delta female is kind of battling her own insecurities and the negative self-talk that she kind of has for herself. Those conversations she has with herself are often very self-critical, okay? And her self-conscious nature is actually one of the things that makes the Delta woman less likely to be seen in, large crowds, big events, or even, her self-conscious nature, is something that even will deter her from even being in attendance at some of these functions because she's concerned about what are people going to think about her. Is she dressed right? Is her hair okay? Is her makeup fine? Are her nails okay? Are her shoes okay? Constantly concerned about how she looks and how she comes off to other people. So she'll often just avoid the whole scene altogether to not have to deal with it. So that's just an aspect of her. So a positive of the Delta female kind of being somewhat self-conscious and being a realistic individual is that her sense of realism is what actually assists her in accepting her flaws as time progresses through life and kind of accepting who she is as a person, where in time she will start to realize that there is beauty in who she is. So this self-conscious aspect of the Delta woman, is something that really can almost riddle her in adolescence and young adulthood. But as she starts to get older, that realism within her is something that will help her to accept the flaws that she has and understand that there is no perfect individual and start loving herself a little more. So that starts to happen with the Delta woman sometimes around, within her mid to late 20s, early 30s. But it does happen where she starts to accept herself for who she is and start loving herself for who she is. Okay, and so these are flaws that, with the Delta woman, unfortunately, these are flaws that typically she's the only person that can see. Outwardly, people around her don't actually consider the Delta woman to be flawed in all these different areas. It's just something that's within her. And again, as time progresses on, it's something that she has more control over and thinks about less, and can start seeing the beauty in who she is, and that being unique is a positive. Okay, the next one is that the Delta woman is actually very communicative. She's got a great ability to communicate effectively. So although she's shy, she still has this heightened skill set of being able to communicate with those around her. And, so she's known for being a highly effective communicator. It's a big deal, and it's one of the things that she utilizes, and it helps her to facilitate, being interactive with people, especially in a professional setting. And it's one of those things that are actually very pleasing to people around her. So people that encounter a Delta woman often enjoy having conversations with this woman, because she can keep a conversation going and keep it in a way where people are actually stimulated and engaged in speaking with her. So although she doesn't really care to communicate and often, converse and interact with a ton of people, because she is more of a shy person, when it's needed, when it is necessary for her to be heard or for her to express an opinion, she will. So even though she is shy, right, when it is time for her to show up and show out, she's going to, because she knows that she is skilled at communicating. So this is something where she knows when she has her strengths, she will utilize them to her advantage. So that's something that's just amazing with the Delta female. So she's a very diverse and dynamic woman. So although she's shy, she will communicate her needs and let them be known when needed. Yeah, and the Delta woman is she's extremely aware of the power that her words possess. She knows that she can be engaging. She knows that she is very articulate and capable of interacting with people in a way that's going to keep them kind of hooked and wanting more, wanting to converse and speak to her more. So she definitely knows how to utilize this. And again, her ability to hold and have meaningful conversations is kind of what she uses to interact with people that she is interested in. So, she's more interested in having meaningful conversations and building meaningful relationships with a few people that have core people in her life than actually she would see it as wasting her time with strangers. She's not into conversations, to be quite honest, with random strangers, but she does know how to finesse her words in a way to captivate those that she is interested in, to almost reel them in a little bit, truth be told, and create almost a foundation of a wholesome and healthy relationship that she wants. So those are kind of the key traits to the Delta female. Let me know in the comments below, is this a woman that sounds like you? Is this a woman that sounds like someone you have interacted with, met at work, or have in your family, or just know throughout life? So let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you're thinking, and please give me different ideas to speak on for different videos, although I've got a ton coming out. All right, so until next time, stay blessed, stay safe, subscribe if you like the content, and share with your networks. All right, one love, peace, blessings. Until next time, take care.